Thank you, Faisal. And lastly, I would like to invite Dr. Blair Holiday to the podium to come and say a few words. Thank you.
Well, I know everyone is hungry, so let me get on with the due diligence here. I'm Bblair Holiday. I'm the CEO of the ASCP. It's an honor to be here, an honor to hear the tremendous stories and the success of ASCPI throughout the world, but in particular the UAE. And I'd like to thank just a couple of people before we close here. First, of course, with Rana, who has been our chair of the advisory board. Thank you so much, Rana, for the incredible work you do. Please give her a round of applause. Obviously, to Faisal Ibrahim, who previously spoke, and Faisal has taken ASCPI training to a new level throughout this country as well as sub-Saharan Africa, but it's important to keep in mind that this is a model that can be cloned throughout the world, and we like to thank him and his work for all the great work he's done in this country as well as throughout the world. So please, Faisal, thank you. The staff that are here tonight from the United States who have traveled almost 2 days to get here, I'd like to recognize. Let's start off with Steve Chacho, who is our COO. Steve, would you please stand up? Suzanne Zimnick, who spoke earlier, who is our Vice President for Education. Please stand up. Suzanne. The Director of Education, Michael Eichert, please, if you would stand. And, of course, Jennifer Young, who is the Director of International Operations. So these individuals have joined me for a very, very important event. Tomorrow, for the first time, ASCP will be hosting an international live educational event, and it's being hosted here in the UAE because for several reasons. One, because of the great work that you have done, but obviously because of what Faisal has been discussing, the importance of making sure there's certified individuals throughout this area as well as throughout the region of the Middle East, and more importantly, to make sure there's a standard for practice of laboratory medicine. Most of you are probably aware that ASCP was founded in 1922, almost 100 years ago. But many of you aren't aware of the fact that it really was only about 9 years ago that this organization decided to branch beyond the United States and to continue the legacy of continuing professional development that Suzanne discussed, as well as continuing the legacy of certification. And in that 9-year period, although it seems like a long time for us, it was actually a short time for the world. Over 89 countries have adopted certification. And as Faisal indicated, he wants to be the #1 in 2020. We hope he gets there. But keep in mind that as we protect patients across the world, certification is the first step. The second step, of course, is making sure that you continue to maintain that certification through the appropriate continuing medical education, which is what Suzanne discussed. And I hope everybody understands that that's our job to help you succeed in that as well. We want to make sure we work with you, and ASCP continues to provide that legacy for the future. So 9 years later, 89 countries, and it was actually a dream, Faisal. I heard you say that. It was a dream of several people in this room. But I also would like to indicate that it was actually a relatively naive dream of mine. And it worked. It worked because of people like Suzanne, Steve, Michael, and in particular Jennifer Young, who has worked for 9 solid years to extend this certification and our brand throughout the world. So I would like to again thank the staff, but I want to thank you for helping us succeed where we are. Have a great, great evening. Enjoy the rest of your night, and hope to see you at the meeting at ASCP Middle East. Thank you again.